At this moment, a jury is trying to decide whether to give Parkland school shooter Nikolas Cruz life in prison or the death penalty. They have spent the last 6 hours in deliberations. This is what it looked like inside of the Broward County courtroom earlier today. And Cruz sat there as the jury asked for clarifications throughout the day on comments made during the trial, and then asked to review some evidence as well. You know, the sentencing trial that we're talking about started 7 months ago.
And of course, this is all after Cruz pleaded guilty to the murders of 14 students and 3 staff members at Marjory, Stoneman, Douglas High back in 2018. As we await this decision from the jury, 10 Tampa Bay's Liz Crawford takes a look back at some key moments of this trial and what happens after the jury reaches a verdict.
One of the darkest days in Florida history, 17 murdered at their school. In the days and months that followed came new laws and changes to Florida classrooms, including armed guardians on every Florida campus. Alyssa's law was passed, requiring panic buttons that alert law enforcement to school emergencies. Then, 3 years later, a guilty plea and an apology.
I am very sorry for what I did, and I have to live with it every day.
Families reacted.
My daughter should be living the best years of her life. My son heard his sister get shot, and his life is forever impacted. That killer took this from us, and I want that killer to pay for this with his life.
A 3-month-long trial followed, including student testimony.
I had blood running from the top of my forehead down to my chest. I had blood in my eyes and all over my face and in my hair.
Nikolas Cruz's defense attorneys painted a picture of a damaged boy suffering from brain damage and fetal alcohol spectrum disorders.
When I met Nikolas Cruz on February 15th, 2018, I knew that he was a damaged person.
Last month, Cruz's team unexpectedly rested their case, a move that frustrated the judge.
I have never experienced a level of unprofessionalism.
Wednesday, ahead of deliberations, the judge gave the jury final instructions.
All of us are depending upon you to make a wise and legal decision in this matter.
Liz Crawford, 10 Tampa Bay.
We want to give you a sharper insight tonight. Before the trial started, we did speak with Roham Kansari. He's a criminal defense attorney unrelated to Cruz's case. He says it is going to be tough to get the death penalty in this situation because of a change to the law in 2016. That change now requires every juror to agree to the death penalty. It has to be unanimous.
Now that the law is unanimous, it's much harder for the death penalty to be imposed, since you have to convince all the jurors that the aggravating factors outweigh the mitigating factors.
By mitigating factors, he's referring to arguments from the defense. Again, at this moment, we are still waiting on the sentence from the jury. And when we get that and when it comes out, we will send you an alert straight to your phone. So make sure that you've downloaded the free 10 Tampa Bay app to get that alert.